Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Amateur Cup stream. My name is JC, and I'm here with my co-caster and my friend Cobramas. How are you doing, man?
Uh, I'm great. Hope everyone's doing well.
Great to see you guys. It's really exciting to be back. I think the last time that we streamed was like a year and a half ago for the end of the year cups, but here we are, and we're really thrilled to be narrating all these amazing games. I'm sure we'll see a bunch of very creative stuff going around for newer players. It definitely is different to see people with different levels of expertise and skill play this game because it has a lot of different steps that you have to take. It has a very long curve of learning curve. Take a couple tries to actually get to that level. But this is certainly one of those games that you definitely enjoy, regardless of where you are.
Yeah, watching the games yesterday, you can tell that the players have really improved from getting taught and improving really well. So,
Okay, so in this cup,
shall I read them?
we definitely have a bunch of rules, different things. So it's for the ones that have joined us previously in different cups. It's basically the same. It's a best of three matches, and we have a specific map pool just for the different participants to choose from. And they're gonna be playing sequential order, of course. We have a couple banned heroes, and the reason we ban some heroes is because not everybody has them. In this case, we're banning the new ones, so Buggy, Odor, Beauty, and Scar, and of course Satoshi, which is not a new hero, but it's still not very easy to get. We have a single elimination bracket, so the winners semifinals we will go to the first place match. It's pretty common. That's sometimes how we do it, and of course, as we normally do, every single game is played in tournament mode, and that's for balance purposes. So the duration of a fight in tournament mode is, of course, just 6 minutes. Um, it's just we have 6 minutes in order to keep the game up to a maximum, right? So we don't want the games to get very long and sometimes a little frustrating to watch. So we have an extra win condition as well. So by the end of a fight duration, you must control twice as many buildings as your opponent. If you don't control twice as many, even though you're winning, you may have more morale, yada yada, you're not gonna win. It's gonna be a draw. As for the hero skills, they're all gonna be level 5. Passive skills is a tier 4, regardless of what your actual tier is in the actual game. Artifacts, of course, are disabled, and we have a couple lock maps due to some imbalances.
So yeah, and the prizes today for all participants, you get 50,000 gold and an avatar frame. Everyone gets an avatar frame. For third place, you get 1 million gold. 1 million gold. For second place, there is 2 million gold, and for first place, there's 3 million gold and a trophy. Yeah. And for today, the people who will be competing are Big Boom, White Unicorn, K Wenter, and Morkov because they won the Robin style. Yeah, the Robin style matchup yesterday, where they're all competing for points. And K Wenter and Big Boom went without any losses, and White Unicorn only lost to the people who got no losses. So yeah, should be some good games today.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to watching those games. Gonna be real fun.
Yeah, so first of all will be K Wenter versus White Unicorn in a best of 5 match, and then Big Boom versus Morkov 14.
So, everybody, since each participant has its own mentor. So, I think for the most part, it was Sanchez's, or I guess, like the people that he trained. They're like his
Mm.
two actual participants. Do you know the names though, Cobra? I don't
Yeah,
really
so Kay
remember.
Wenter and Big Boom were trained by KRD Suncheese. Morkov 14 was trained by Q211, and White Unicorn was played by Leader. So
Oh yeah, that's
KRD
gonna be
Suncheese
interesting
has
to
done
see.
well. Mm.
Now, Cobra, you also had some students, didn't you?
Yeah, so yeah, I was trading one person, but unfortunately they didn't make it to today. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, it was the same for me. I actually trained. I had two students. I only trained one, and then he couldn't join. But I'm sure that he'll be watching this stream eventually, and he'll be excited to participate in the next one. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's nice to see a lot of new players. Like there were a reasonable amount of players who, like, even if they didn't manage to play in the cup, they were trained by some good mentors. So yeah, the fact that there's still a lot of new players coming to the game is actually quite nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, Cobra, how long have you been playing the game?
Uh, Honestly, I don't really know the exact amount of time, but it was like I think around 2018 I joined, but I don't remember. Like I think I played for a little bit and then learned how to play. Then I quit for like a year, and then like I actually joined the Discord and like met all of you guys, um, and like started actually getting good, getting good.
Did you really rage quit for just one whole year?
Well,
Is that what happened?
I mean, I think it was more the fact that I think I probably saw someone who learned how to snake and it just annoyed me. So I decided to not play the game, something like that. Because I obviously had no one knows what snaking is until you're really taught it, I guess. And then once you learn how to snake, you're like, oh, they're not actually cheating. But obviously, everyone at first is looking at that and they're just very confused as to how that's even possible. And then, yeah,
Oh yeah,
it can be
snaking is one of
frustrating.
those things in this game that if you don't know how to do it, you're at a serious disadvantage. Like for
Mm.
example, I don't know if you were here um, 5 months ago, that like one of those of the top players, like the top players of the pay to win game, he
Mm.
was like raging on Facebook saying that like there were a bunch of cheaters because they sent a bunch of really tight units, and he was just like very frustrated about that. And then Dark Dagger, the community manager, he was like, yeah, I mean that's called snaking. You can do it by by tapping really fast. He
Yeah.
was like, oh.
I'm sure all of
But
our
yeah,
mentors taught the students that as well for them to play in the cup. I watched some of the games yesterday, and I was I was kind of shocked at how good they all were. Like they were actually really good. Like they weren't making many mistakes and stuff. So yeah, it's clear that the mentors have trained them quite well.
oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a very interesting
Mm.
cup.
What about you? How long have you been playing the game?
Oh, it's been like we're in 2023 now, so I guess like around 5 years, 4 years, more or less, give or take.
I
Of
remember.
course, I haven't been very active recently, but yeah.
I remember you were one of the first proper players I played, actually, which is funny to
Ah,
think
not
about.
really, not really.
Well, like back,
I was just one of the.
it was like I remember a specific map that we used to play on, and we just sweated it out, and then we actually had some really good games. I think it was also M7, Hidden One, who I also played against quite a bit back then.
Yeah, yeah. No, we actually we learned a lot. I think it was during the pandemic that
Mm.
I didn't have anything better to do, so I just
It's the
played the whole
same,
day.
may as well just play mushroom game. You've got nothing else there to... That's like my life every now and then. When I'm not in the mood to do anything, I'll just play my mushroom game for hours on end.
Oh yeah, yeah. If anybody knows Kobramas, he's the one that continuously keeps tagging costumes in battle chat in Discord. So if anybody here is watching and you would like to learn some tournament mode and just learn how to play, just go to Discord, join
I'm your
Discord.
guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you actually won a cup too, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
from yeah, but you were paired with Eclipse, so
Hey, I don't reckon you would have won if you were paired with him. Nah, I'm joking. Probably would. Eclipse is pretty good at the game.
you
But yeah, it
rejected
was a
me.
2v2 cup like 2 years ago now, I think. And to be fair, the prizes were pretty good. I got an iPad Pro from it, so it's always worth joining tournaments because then you have the opportunity to get invited to an invitational tournament, and the prizes can be really nice.
I agree. It's pretty nice.
Especially
So,
with
for
someone
the
with no
prizes
money. That really helps.
I can understand why. But for this tournament, the prizes are mainly in-game,
In-game,
right?
yeah. Yeah. So lots of gold though, and my account actually really needs gold. I still haven't, even though I've been playing for around 5 years, I still haven't managed to max out the account, unfortunately. I'm still nowhere near maxed. I don't even have maxed out heroes. Unlocking UT was a big step, and
Oh yeah, I
I
haven't
now have,
unlocked those new characters.
yeah, I the only one I've managed to unlock is UT, but yeah, I can't even max her out. I've still got Martio, who's not maxed. So many heroes, I just haven't managed to max them out because of the passives cost so much gold as well.
Yeah, yeah, no, I see. And I see chat here is becoming active. And before I say hi to everybody here in the chat, we have some lottery things going on. So this is for you guys. Anybody can participate. Just type amateur and participate for 1,000 gems.
Yeah, make sure to put the exclamation mark at the beginning.
Does it have to be caps? The first letter with caps? I think so.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Yeah, so exclamation mark, capital, amateur.
I see Gaia, I see Elsh, I see Vu, I see Chini.
Eugenia.
How's everybody doing?
Long time no see.
Evgeny, how's it going? It's been a long time.
Nice. Hi, Jatin. The game is only made for paid players. I wouldn't say so. I feel like I've been a free-to-play player for years, and I still do all right.
I see Dark Dugger is the one managing the Mushroom Wars 2 chat. It's just very obvious. Hey Dark, nice to see you. Oh boy. So we'll be starting the match here pretty soon. You know who it's gonna be, Cobra?
K Winter and I forgot the second one. K Winter versus White Unicorn.
So
Lida,
White
you spell
Unicorn
amateur
is
wrong.
from Lida,
Yeah.
and K
And-
Winter is from KRD Sanchez.
Yeah. Exciting stuff.
Looking forward to that.
How's everyone
But
been?
for now, everybody can still participate. Just exclamation mark, cap A. Please keep in mind your spelling.
That's what
amateur.
I was thinking.
It's
Although
fine.
amateur's quite a hard word to spell, to be fair. I'm dyslexic, so I don't think I've managed that myself without having it in front of me.
Are
It's
you
weird.
really dyslexic?
Yeah, I am. I got 25% extra time in the exam I did the other day.
Really?
And
Just
I
for
get a
being
laptop. And a laptop. I got given a cheap laptop from uni as well, which I get to keep, which is actually what I'm using. So,
Really?
nice.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah.
Like, when you said it first, I was like, are you just saying like for fun? Just for
No.
content? But,
I am hella dyslexic. Yeah, very. I was diagnosed when I was like 11 years old. Okay, so here we go. The first game, Unicorn versus K Winter. It's a best of 3.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. Dora.
I like Dora.
Dora versus Einer. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
For me personally, I feel like Dora kind of counters Aina, but they also kind of equalize each other out. Because obviously K Winter has his second, which equalizes morale. So that kind of
I think Dora
unicorns.
perfectly counters Einer. Don't you think so?
Yeah, that's
it's like
what I
the
was
perfect
thinking.
counter.
Yeah, I feel like it counters it really well, but I think the fact that Aina can equalize morale really helps it though. Okay, so they're going in. Quite standard openers. There's something you really need to watch out on this map, is that if you decided to upgrade all of your villages, a lot of fast players can quickly move out from the tower and then attack the tower you're pushing to and like try and steal it, especially when they have a move like for Kree or for Dora's third as well. I noticed that's something everyone always tries to do against me when I upgrade all my buildings, and then I end up losing the game, so you don't want that.
Although in this case, it's a good idea for Dora to upgrade just to get that extra hunch of morale.
100%. And then
so you can use your second.
Yeah, I feel like the usage of seconds are really important. Oh, and they're both going in for the 4.
Chickens? Yep. Got chickens.
Wow.
And perfectly timed too. Perfectly timed.
Stop the rage.
That's great. So in this moment, I think White Unicorn definitely has to take advantage of the morale. Although also keep in mind the second of Einer, which is probably gonna be used.
Needs to be used. If it's not used here, I feel like that would be a mistake.
It's not used, and that's a mistake. Yes, that's definitely a mistake.
Yeah, but they're managing to hold it. For me, in White Unicorn situation, I'd definitely upgrade all my villages just to keep the morale advantage and then go in for another attack. Because I feel like, I think they're going to both go for the 75s now.
I think they should really upgrade as soon as they can.
Oh, but he's got 3 stars in morale. And K Winter thought that they were going for the other tower.
Nice. That's a good advantage to have. Should probably get more units there.
Sound like White Unicorn's listening to us. As soon as we say you need to upgrade, he starts upgrading.
And he doesn't take that tower. Okay, no. He's gonna lose that tower. That's fine.
And now K Winter just White Unicorn just needs to really go in for a frozen morale attack. And although weirdly,
the opportunity's lost.
They're even on morale, which is interesting.
And that's a bad use of the second, because K Winter has 2 stars, whereas White Unicorn only has 1.
I don't think it was a horrible
Regardless of
usage, because he's managed to take some buildings, but
and he's probably gonna chicken this guy over here before he rages. There you go. Do it. Perfect.
It's all about timing with that rage, because raged chickens can still be a little bit scary.
It is. No, not really. I mean, it depends on the morale, but not normally.
Yeah, true. They're going in for another attack.
No, White Unicorn really has to step up.
Yeah, huge morale sweep.
If he attacks now, then he's advantage. Although, Einer has his 4th available.
I definitely feel like he needs to attack it. The best strategy for this attack, in my opinion, would be to attack in 2 separate directions, so that Einer's 4th gets no usage. So, for example, if you attack the top tower while also attacking their main back base, you can just freeze morale. He can only use his 4th on 1 load of units, and you've got the 4-star on morale. You're almost guaranteed to take at least 1 building.
Yeah, that's a pretty good strategy. Or also, what you could also do is you could send a bunch of units from different directions to anywhere in the back rank, or as well as on the top, and just use a magnet in the tower, for example. That would be a surprise attack.
I don't think
he would expect it.
Yeah, 100%. I actually used this. I noticed yesterday in the games White Unicorn was playing, he used the strategy I kind of taught him. He asked for some customs, and I think he's going for it right now, where he magnets the village that's there, and then he
Oh,
gets all the units sucked in.
hey, he got it. He
yeah,
got it. That's pretty great.
it showed him that I did that strategy on him when he was trying to practice, so it's quite fun.
That's pretty great. And here comes a rage, I reckon. But White Unicorn has chickens, so I don't
You
think
need
he's
to
gonna do.
ate it out. And perfectly timed. Honestly, I think maybe he could have saved the chickens. He might not have needed the chickens there. And he's equalized more
Okay,
out. But,
perfect time to attack now.
yeah, but huge
He
amount
has to
of
attack now.
unit advantage. He has doubled the units. Just needs to make a couple more good attacks.
Time is running low, though. Time is running low.
Ooh,
He has to convert.
You're right.
He
Because
has
he's
to
not got
convert
double
now.
the buildings yet. He needs to take, I think, how many more buildings does he need to take?
He has to take more than half.
Yeah, so that would
Is
be...
that right?
Yeah, so it has to be double. He has to have double the amount. But how many more
Double
buildings
the
does he need
amount,
to
yeah.
take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you do the math. This is the
Take
final
2 more.
attack. It has to be successful. It has to be successful. I would use a first,
Yeah, definitely.
although I don't think it's gonna be that
If he
successful.
takes,
to
if
be
he takes the, if he takes the 40 wins. Oh,
honest.
that was so close. So what we do, I think it is like this. If there's a draw, then they play the mode again in King of the Hill mode, and then that way it
No.
guarantees a winner. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I might
Yeah,
be wrong.
yeah.
Here. Yeah.
No, that's how it usually goes. I think.
Well, not normally
Yeah.
in cups. Normally it's just one. Wait, how does it? I've forgotten how to play cups. Damn.
I mean, that's how it usually goes. I don't know if we have different rules for this one, but
Yeah,
it was definitely a pretty good game. I think White Unicorn just needed to convert at the very end. It was just
100%.
a final push.
Yeah,
Push.
White Unicorn definitely had the upper hand throughout that. It was all White Unicorn attacking. Every single attack K Wentor did, it was just easily stopped by the chickens. It was just unfortunate that they didn't manage to convert.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. Well, getting back to chat, I see Brainy joined, Jean Paul joined. ¿Qué pasa, Jean Paul? A couple new people
And
that I don't know, but I definitely want to know. No, I Jeanette. Oh yeah.
Jeanette,
Yes.
the one who no one knows.
No, she's a very old member of the Discord group, so of course I know her.
Gang. Yeah.
It's nice to see everybody here gathering for Cup.
Brainy Wrecker, the person with the beautiful voice is JC.
I don't have a beautiful voice. Stop making fun of me.
You're such a handsome voice. Delightful. Nice. So we're just going into the next game. Now they're redoing it in King of the Hill mode. I was right. Yay. They're both pushing in early. I actually like
Good
K1's opener slightly better because he's upgraded the back village and he's gotten 1 star morale already. That's kind of identical to the opener I like to do. Not saying that my opener is perfect, but that's I think it.
How do you
looks
normally
nice.
open?
I spread out, upgrade everything to level 3, and then I upgrade one of them to level 4, and then make a forge out of one of them, and then I attack him. That's my favorite strategy.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So while playing Dora, I always think it's better for me to have more of a morale advantage. But that's not bad either.
Yeah, because you see, he's already got 2 stars to their 1. I really like that magnet actually. That was pretty nice. Because now we can just get the King of the Hill for free. Oh, that was very well played from White Unicorn there.
Although is he go?
Yeah, with the rage which could be coming as well, but he has chickens. He's got chickens.
And there he goes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
That was really
Pretty
smart.
great. Now he's have the ones in the back, which is definitely a good idea always.
Yep.
especially when
issue-
playing Dora.
A big issue I find, which I make the mistake of a lot, is upgrading my buildings early on and then making a mistake with an attack, and then you can't
Get more
cancel out the loss of morale by upgrading your buildings because you've already upgraded them. So that's I feel like that's almost the situation which K Winter is in right now, because he's upgraded a couple buildings, so now he can't upgrade more. Although the morale is swapped, I think White Unicorn really needed to use his second there, and then maybe he could have gone in for with more of an attack.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna use the second, so that's why he didn't worry, but he didn't use it, and now the morale is reversed. The only advantage that White Unicorn has right now is the fact that he took the King of the Hill before, so he has less King of the Hill points, which is
100%.
the best.
Because that means that he doesn't have to make a move, and if he does make a move, then that means he can just wait until the timer goes down, and then he naturally wins the game.
Yeah, exactly. He can just play defensively, just have to wait until his counter runs out.
A point of note is King of the Hill Towers have the defense equivalent of a level 1 village. So the reason why they're stacking up those King of the Hill Towers is, I'm sure, as their mentors have told them, that they're really weak to an attack. So honestly, even though there are 72 units in that King of the Hill, if K Winter went in for a smart attack which somehow managed to dodge the chickens, if he went and heavily attacked in, I feel like the King of the Hill would still get taken.
Yep, that's how it goes. So the thing is, I really think K Winter should do like at least one attack, like a diversion to try to bait the chickens from White Unicorn. That's what he should definitely do. Then after he baits them, then he can just go all in for the King of the Hill, and then he'd be at an advantage.
Yeah. So that's the big thing with when you're playing Aina versus Dora, it's all about baiting those chickens. If you manage to bait the chickens, use your second, then you get a rage in while they have no chickens, it's great. But there's still the chickens, and there's just...
Oh, he got them. That's great. Although the morale is bad, he should just use the second.
But he didn't
do it
use
now.
the time.
He didn't do it.
Also, weirdly,
right.
his tower up top, he hasn't upgraded it at all. That would make a huge difference, in my opinion, if he had... Because then the units that White Unicorn is sending in to defend would be getting shot by that tower, whereas it's not... It hasn't been upgraded, so it's not shooting anything when the attack happens.
Yeah. And now White Unicorn is making a huge attack. Although he's probably gonna
use his second. I feel
he already used it, but he used it. Okay, he used it again. No, that's.
I mean, he can still just chill. And if I was playing in a cup right now, I'd 100% just be doing absolutely nothing, just because I don't want to risk screwing it up. When I go for attack, sometimes I will be a massive silly goose and attack way too heavily, and then somehow manage to lose. That always happens when I play with Vu and players who are very good at comebacks. Oh, maybe you could go for a chip shot on the 0.
No, I think that's game. Honestly, I think that's game.
Then
it's pretty tough to come back from that counter attack as well. He didn't have to do it, but he did it. So I appreciate that he wanted to finish the game a little bit earlier too.
He likes a fun game, yeah. He likes to make it fun.
Yeah.
More than me, at least. Yeah, and that's
that's an easy one, but yeah. Yeah, or I think K Winter could just surrender now. I mean,
yeah,
it's not
100%. But some people like to play out the games. I know a few players who refuse to surrender even when they've got one building left, and then also think it's funny sending one unit all the way to the other side of the map just to annoy everyone. And I'm talking about you, JC.
Well, if you were, you wouldn't be wrong. Because that's totally what I do sometimes. It's just against some specific players.
Just to annoy people.
Not in a cup though. Not in a cup.
Yeah, of course.
Hello, Rick and Fire. Welcome to this beautiful.
Make sure to like the stream, guys.
Leave a like and subscribe. That way we can get paid.
Subscribe for future content. Yeah, okay, so the next game should be coming up soon. What map is it? Do you know, JC?
I have no idea. Is it
I think
um
it's. I know the map it is. I can recognize it in my head, but I can't say. I'm really bad at the numbers. I think it's.
the numbers? Yeah, I don't really know the
I know we're
numbers.
playing maps between D6 and D10 today. Check what the maps are.
We have a pretty interesting choice
Yeah,
here
this map.
of characters. We have Pixo and Marty O. Now I really like Pixo in this map because you can get annoying with the first. So nothing unconventional in the openings, just traditional openings. Everybody respecting each other's side.
Wow.
Although K Winter is becoming spammy, which is good for this map. Honestly, I can't complain. And White Unicorn didn't take the top building
Also,
just
I
because of the
feel he
first.
attacked for the tower way too early there as well, and that could have screwed him
Oh,
over.
I think honestly, K Winter wins.
Yeah, me.
K Winter wins this map. It's pretty tough to
Although-
defend that.
K Winter's also attacking the forge.
Oh yeah, he did take the forge,
If
and
White
that attack is very predictable. You can tell he's going up there.
he dashes, oh,
Oh, is he gonna capture? I don't think he's gonna capture. Honestly, okay, he saved it.
okay, that evened it up a bit.
Game is saved.
The main
Mhm.
mistakes that I think both players made there was attacking the neutral villages when they just didn't need to. Like as soon as White Unicorn expanded, he instantly attacked attacked the tower, and
The
K
tower.
Winter
Yeah, he
attacked
took his
the
tower.
forge when he should have just been attacking White Unicorn there.
Yeah, if those units hadn't go to that middle forge, he would have taken that village of White Unicorn, and he would have probably gotten an advantage.
Yeah. Oh,
And I don't think that attack is gonna. No, I don't think that attack is gonna do anything. Besides feeding morale.
He still used the second though.
Yeah.
A very good attacking position for White Unicorn now, especially with fog. Let's try and.
He should totally
see where
attack
they're
now.
going. Yep. Interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't. He might get it, but he won't hold it.
I think if he had timed it better, that would have worked really well. He timed it
definitely.
with the tower still having 20 units in it, so there was just the attack wouldn't have done. He had to use all of his
Oh.
units to attack it.
Mm-hmm. He could have. K Winter could have timed that forge counter attack a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. He hold. I don't think he's gonna hold it, and that's a diversion
Ooh,
attack. He's not going for the forge,
diversion.
for the back village. And he that's interesting. Okay, so he took the bottom one, but not gonna hold it though.
You have to be aware that there's a big morale flip now, so I feel like although there is almost double the number of units, I'd still be a little bit scared to attack. I think he should go for it. Go on, White. Do a big attack. All the number of units. 1 star morale to 3. If he uses his third, that might really help.
Oh, okay, okay. So he took a tower. Gonna be a little tough for K Winter to take it back, although he could, but I don't think he could right now.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, so Marty O, in my opinion, is one of those heroes that is a very nice choice in the long run, for the long game, because you can just use your fog at your convenience, try to make some diversion. And Pixo is more of a rushy
Yes.
hero, in my opinion. It's better
100%.
for smaller maps and stuff. His third is pretty great, but I don't think it's that great in this map, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is why Unicorn's game. He
I
just
wouldn't
has to
quit in
convert.
this situation, but this is definitely quite scary. Interesting attack again. White Unicorn could
Yeah,
just
I
easily
think
take the
it's-
bottom village there.
It's one
Obviously,
already.
it's watching the game from our perspective is very different to actually playing the game. We can see that K Wentor sent all of his units out of the bottom village, but obviously White Unicorn has no idea about that. As as practice players, what you do is if you see that someone might have overextended, you just send a couple taps down just to check if it's empty. It doesn't lose too much morale.
Yeah,
And stuff like that.
and he's good.
Oh,
And he
nice.
surrenders. He
Damn.
knows it. Great match. It was a nice comeback from White Unicorn at the beginning. K Winter definitely had the win, a winning situation. He could have converted, but he attacked the middle forge. I think that's what changed the whole thing.
Definitely. And I think we've got one more game coming up. It's a best of 5.
And
oh, is it best of 3?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's best of
Best of
3.
three.
So, K Winter and White Unicorn. It went to a White Unicorn. Nice. So, who does everyone think's going to win today?
That's an interesting question. I haven't really seen most of the players. What do you think? Have you seen them?
So I saw some of the matches yesterday. I didn't manage to watch it live, but I watched some of them back on Vostok's live stream, and I thought that Big Boom played incredibly. Big Boom actually beat White Unicorn 2-0 yesterday, so that was pretty crazy. Because for me personally, because White Unicorn's been the most vocal about training, always asking for customs, I genuinely thought he would have it in the bag, and then to see Big Boom just take it like that was really good. So I feel like, in my opinion, it's going to end up being Big Boom versus White Unicorn at the end.
That's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, obviously we
I've
know it's
also
White
seen.
Unicorn.
Yeah, he's been pretty active in Discord, just tagging everybody for customs. So I think he's learned a lot from. Have you played against him?
Yeah, I played against him like twice. I was at uni doing an all-nighter trying to get my assignment done, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do any more work right now, I just want to outplay some of my mushroom game.
Is that what you normally do?
Yeah, I'm the professional procrastinator.
That makes sense.
Nice.
So we'll see the bracket really quick. This is how it is. So we have just one more left for the final. We have to choose that one from Big Boom versus Morkov, 14. And we already have K Winter for the 3rd place match. So that's how it's advancing. It's going to be great. And welcome, Sammy. And
Ooh, Sammy.
hi, Tamer. Did I say hi to Tamer yet? I don't think I did. So hi, Tamer.
Cool.
And
Interesting to note, yesterday K Winter came first in his group and White Unicorn only came second, so that means that White Unicorn just beat first place from the other group of yesterday's. So it should be interesting to see this match. And here we go. So the picks are Kree and Martio.
Kree's a great choice for this map. You can just make some invisible and just go all for it. There's no way for Morkov to counter it besides using his 4th. So I think he should really take advantage of that.
Although if Big Boom doesn't have much morale, Markov can use the fog to slow down the units, and hopefully they would reveal themselves by the time
in tournament mode, the units don't get very they usually get with the artifacts and stuff. So I don't think it's gonna make a difference, to be honest. In tournament mode, you can just send your invisible troops, and you can just get. If you get one of those, if you just get one of those villages in the back, then you can definitely capitalize from that mistake and take a lot of advantage from that. Take a lot of morale for your opponent to recapture it. And Morkov took the forge. Is he gonna hold it?
He'd have to lose morale to get it though. So
yeah, he's not gonna keep it.
But only a couple units. But now Big Boom does have his 4th, which would give him an extra 100 units over Morkov.
Oh, he should definitely use his 4th there in the forge and make an attack for. Oh no, not. Just kidding, because Morkov has his 4th available.
I think
wonder
honestly. Oh, he's going to use his 2nd, I think. Yep. Where's he going?
I think Morkov should then 4th.
He's going all the way up to the top. He's being cheeky.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
It's a really smart attack.
Really good.
Although he made it kind of clear he was going up there because he sent some snakes from the top bit. So
Or maybe it was a diversion for Morkov to use his fourth.
it could have been a diversion, but it ended up going all the way up there, didn't it? 'Cause he took
Honestly, I really like the use of Morkov's third.
100%. And the fourth.
And
Oh,
that's a
now he can
perfect
take
fourth.
the tower. He could take the tower. Ah,
Now that's a perfect fourth.
that was incredible. He needs to
Although I
defend the
think
fourth.
he might actually get some. No, he's not gonna get it with the second.
If,
Okay,
if
so
Morkov
Morkov is
accidentally
making
zeroes
a
him.
comeback now. Yeah, that'd be funny. Morkov should definitely attack right now because he has the morale advantage and the troop
Yeah.
advantage. So
Needs to bait out the third, and then
so it's of course
Need
a
to
good
do
idea to
something.
get those towers. Although look at the morale though, it's 3 stars versus just 1.
oh no.
And here's gonna get equalized and
Oh, no.
it's gonna be reverted.
I like the use of the third to make up for his mistake, but the tower's gonna get taken.
Ah, okay. I think that's game. Honestly, that should be game for a big boom.
Yeah,
If he plays it right,
Yeah.
if he plays it right,
Good
that's
fourth, good fourth.
okay.
It's just that it's 4 stars or more out to 0. I very rarely see comebacks from that far back. And
Yeah,
he's
but this
used
is
third.
an amateur cup, so we've seen just during this game we've seen we've seen the morale shift from over and over each
True.
side. So I think it's gonna be it's just possible. He just has to play it right.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think Big Boom is definitely gonna take that village though, and that's game.
His game. Nice.
That was a good one though. A huge turn of events.
What a game. Nice. You can see the difference in League and the normal game. Was that Iron League for Morkov and Diamond League for Big Boom? It seems like Big Boom's been playing a lot.
It seems like it because I mean for any player to reach Diamond League, that's a huge commitment of time and energy. Wouldn't you think so?
I'm in Diamond League. So the fact that he's in the same league as me is pretty crazy.
I'm in like Diamond League 2 and I haven't played in a long time. So yeah, I mean, I remember when I first started playing, we had like a different league system, but it took me like 7 months to reach not even the highest one, just like to get to the diamond one, not the pro, just the diamond.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean, it was
definitely-
almost impossible to reach a pro. There was so many. But it took people. I remember. I feel like the first person to hit pro, it took them forever. So we go the next game. So this is Martio. Standard openers.
Okay, so it's
The
the
way I
same
like-
choice as previous players.
Oh yeah, it was. Let's see whether Big Boom does something cheeky after he's used his first.
I don't think he's gonna get that top village.
I think he will.
Oh,
He will
he
roll.
barely
Nah,
got
nah, 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 nah.
What was that? Bro?
And now.
Okay, so they're playing it safe. I think that's great.
Yeah. So for me personally, I actually like to build a forge before I take that tower because it uses so many units otherwise. Ooh, he's going for something cheeky.
He thinks he's gonna do his second, but yeah, it wasn't gonna work.
That was just a timing error there. If he had maybe made a forge slightly earlier and then he timed it as soon as Morkov took the tower, that might have actually worked, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea. It's just that like you're going against 3 buildings taking 1 tower, and you're just so it's of course not gonna be great. And that's a huge attack, and I think he's gonna hold it. Nice.
Somehow, Big Boom's third did amazing.
Yeah. and that's a
Oh,
pretty
the
great
morale.
forge taking. Yeah, it's just a morale. It's a matter of morale. That's GG.
I'm sorry, these attacks are incredible. That was really good.
Yeah, it was a pretty good attack,
He
and
saw
that's
that
GG.
Morkov was going for the forge, then attacked around it to make it so that he couldn't overextend, and he took the forge. That was a great attack. Holy
That was a
nice.
pretty good game because there were a bunch of unexpected things. That's what I like about this tournament. That we're
Mm,
gonna see a bunch of really creative things, creative ways to
yeah,
take in stuff, and it's just not the way that pro players usually do it because there's like a system
yeah.
in pro players' head. It's like this is what I do. It's like chess, you know. Like have you seen any like actual professional games of chess? It's so boring because you know what to expect. Like there's a main line, and that's what
Mm,
players are doing even in this game. There's like a main line of taking villages.
yeah.
So I
Whereas
think,
with amateur cups, they're actually trying to be creative, coming up with new things. Whereas most pro players have probably already tested the things that they're going for, so they know it probably doesn't work or does work, and then whereas they're just learning on the go, which is cool.
yeah, exactly. So a bunch of things that they come up with at the moment. So that's pretty great. That's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Big Boom is a really good player, I feel like.
Yeah, he has a pretty good idea how to play. So okay. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a lottery here before.
Yeah.
I think the keyword was amateur, and of course the winner was chaos. So congratulations to
Mm.
Gaia for winning the lottery.
Woo!
Did she win? Was it 1,000 gems?
I
I think
think.
we'll have one of those lotteries again here pretty soon. Um, we have one going on right now. Well, it's gonna start now. Do you know the keyword?
Yep, the keyword is exclamation mark GG. To get into the giveaway, do that.
Do you guys know what GG stands for? Do you know, Cobra?
I don't think I do. What does GG stand for?
So I think a lot of people have that because a lot think that GG is like good game or great game, whatever. But everybody knows, of course, is it stands for get good.
Get
So
good, of course. My
everybody
bad.
everybody had good.
Seeing everyone in the chat joining it, including you.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm the first one that has to get good. Like
I know. I completely
I have
agree.
to be I have to be in the same page with reality. I need
Yeah,
to get
I feel
good.
like you're you're so bad that even you can get carried by Eclipse. So it's like, yeah, a bit
Honestly,
rough.
I mean, it's tough to admit it, but I'm not a great player. Not lately. I mean,
Oof. I bet that
okay.
hit a sore spot. All right, in we go. The first time we're seeing Unk. Interesting. That's very defensive. Yeah. So third place
This
match.
is for the third place. Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna
I
be
feel like
interesting to
Unk is
see
a very
an angle in this
defensive.
map.
Yeah, I feel like this game
He
could
is a
be a
pretty defensive
stalemate,
player.
honestly.
Well, I mean, if Morkov knows how to attack and take advantage of the possible morale advantage that he's gonna have due to the two Angs first, then he might win.
100%.
Or Hey Winter has to do a pretty nice rage. He distributes the rage through different buildings. There's nothing Ang can do about that if he doesn't have his third, and
Yeah.
if he somehow merges his third, Ang's third, with his first, that's a pretty devastating thing to do to any opponent. So we'll have to
100%.
see if that's what happens.
Yeah, because Unk's second can only be placed on one building, so it's very important, as JC just said, to use your third on at least two different buildings, so that even if Morkov uses his second on one of the buildings, the other one will still get hit heavily. So K Winter has just expanded to both forges, and it hasn't really been contested. Morkov did a couple taps in to see what it was saying, but decided otherwise. Clearly, he's going for quite a defensive strategy here. I feel like they're going to expand to the 75s and then just try and hold the fort down.
Do you think this game is gonna end up in a stalemate?
Depending on what Morkov does, honestly. Like, if Morkov does a bad defense, then it's gonna end in the K Winter winning. If he does a reckless attack,
Here comes an attack.
The morale. Yep, and it comes. Plague.
Oh,
Still flipped.
and he hasn't upgraded his tower to level 4 yet. Definitely should, because he's playing Ankh.
100%. I've noticed that Morkov does, and K Winter do struggle to upgrade every now and then. I feel like for me, as soon as I get the opportunity and I know that you can't counter me, I'm going to be upgrading those buildings because I want that morale.
Here comes the rage. Here comes the rage. Is he gonna take?
Equalize morale too.
That's
Ooh.
Pretty good defense, to be honest. Pretty good defense. You can just take it back.
Especially without a third. And because K Winter equalized morale going into the rage, that has given Morkov 3 stars of morale for a little while. Oh, although
he should attack right now. He should attack right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Slow, I'm assuming.
Oh, he burned his own troops.
Yeah, he did.
He burned his own troops. That was very unfortunate. Okay, now attack now, Morkov. If you attack now, you win.
Let's see what he thinks.
He's not quite
Winter,
convinced.
I feel like
think
is he still
wants
going
to play for the long game.
Yeah, in my opinion, I feel as though he just wants to hold out for the King of the Hill ground. Maybe he thinks he got a better chance with that.
Well, if Morkov wants to win this, he has to win before they go to King of the Hill. Because in King of the Hill, you cannot use any second abilities or stuff. Yeah. Okay, so he takes the Forge.
Simple.
Nothing he can do to defend.
Honestly, that was a waste of a fourth. He could have just done that attack normally, and he would have taken it relatively easily without losing any morale. Although
he didn't know how many troops were in there. Okay, that's a pretty dense use of his third. He might get the Forge.
And the village up top.
You notice how he attacked the same buildings that he attacked in the first rage?
He's got a consistent rage strategy and he sticks to it. I like that.
Yeah. So that could be used on his advantage. Next time he does a rage, he just attacks different buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an interesting use of Ang's third. He should have waited a little bit more to get more of the units.
Yeah. I feel like the units he's also got waiting in the forge are just not doing it.
You see he's gonna take that. Oh, another rage. Okay, that's tough for Morkov to get back. I mean, he's probably gonna get it, but a little bit of morale on the process.
Oh, 2 units left.
He should definitely use a second. Use a second. Use it. Use it. No! Why don't you use your second, bro? Use your second.
And he used his plague on 0 units. There were 150 units in the forge. That's unfortunate. Now it's the ball's definitely on K-Winter's side.
He got to 0. That's so unfortunate.
K-Winter has double the number of units. I feel like a good rage could work, but obviously Morkov does have his third. So now use it on the top ones.
Here comes the rage.
Perfect. That was beautiful. That was really good. I really like that.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's game. It was a pretty good one. I love how K-Winter took the advantage.
Yeah. That was really well played from him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the one little unit. No, it didn't take. Yeah, that's
okay, so guys,
yep, surrenders.
If anybody hasn't participated in the giveaway, you can definitely do so still. We're gonna roll the winner here pretty soon, so make sure you type in YouTube chat exclamation mark GG I think they have to be lowercase g's in order to participate. So make sure you as soon as you can.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Vu. I was just it's. I think you understand the feeling. You know, it's like he is your please use your second. Because it would have been great if Morkov had used his second on the tower, because he would have gotten a huge moral advantage, and he could have probably done a moral comeback. That would have been great. Um, so no, it's not like I'm being toxic. I'm only toxic towards you and Cobra and
Only
Patroni and like
toxic over
20
text.
other people. But it's
Everyone
okay.
possible.
Not against Newer. Yeah, I wouldn't be toxic against. I mean, towards new players. That wouldn't be too fair.
Because you're actually a nice guy. Whoa.
I'm a nice guy. I know it's surprising. It's surprising because I usually I'm cool on this school only. I just I like to have fun. It's pretty funny. And some people, I think some people may take it on the wrong side. It happens. You have to. Sometimes you just have to be mature about those things. So I'm sorry if I've ever been a troll towards you.
Oh,
I love you guys.
apologizing. Oh, that's so cute. All right.
Oh,
and the winner for
congratulations, winning record. No, you go ahead and say. I think she wants to hear from you.
Yeah, well done, Brady. Nice job. And the next game started. The same hero selection every single time. Interesting. There's a lot of heroes out there who I like, and yeah, no one seems to want to play them. Ooh, maybe K Winter's going.
What's your favorite choice for this map?
For this map, probably like either Wilford or Kennel, maybe. I really like both of those. Obviously, you can equalize the neutral units to completely screw them over when they go for the tower. And Kennel just spamming the third and the fourth. I feel like it's just both of them doing that is broken.
Oh, you see how they always do? Oh, he timed it perfectly. That was a great use of Pixel second.
Now that was really good. Yes,
that was perfect. I think he can. If he can from that advantage, that's game for K Winter.
100%. Although Morkov does have the fourth, I feel like K Winter did slightly overextend there because now we can just use the fourth.
Pretty good attack.
Oh, was good timing. He farmed some morale. Honestly, I'd have rather there just killing all the units off, but that was a good fourth still.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Winter's position, I would just save up until doing another big attack, and yeah, it should be good.
Yeah. See, that's what I like about these amateur games. That it's just like everything is so unexpected. You cannot make these things up. They do it. It's pretty nice. Pretty cool.
Nice second.
And he's gonna take that.
Okay.
He's gonna hold it though. Yeah, keep spamming first. That's the way to go, honestly. Oh yeah, they shouldn't have taken that forge. Although, okay, yeah.
It's gonna be very hard for Morkov to come back from this.
Yeah, it's.
As long as K-Wentz keeps pushing like this, yeah, I think that's game.
It is game.
Surrenders.
He knows it. Surrenders.
Yes. Congratulations, K-Wentor coming third and Morkov coming fourth. The fact that you made it to day 2 is quite impressive because obviously you had the rounds yesterday, so well done, guys.
Congratulations, guys. I hope to see them again in a non-amateur cup. Hopefully, we'll see them playing in a pro cup here in a couple months or maybe a couple years. If they keep playing the way they're playing, they're definitely gonna learn really fast. Yeah. Especially if they play customs on Discord, because I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, the best way to improve is through playing customs on Discord. That's how I got better. Honestly, the real game, there's so many weird variables because of artifacts and passives and stuff, so you never really you can't improve like the core game mechanics, understanding how to open perfectly and stuff like that.
Exactly. So this is the final, isn't it?
Oh, there's one more round. It's best of 5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Okay.
I'm
Cool, cool,
assuming.
cool. Now, I really like this map. I think this map relies a lot on skill
Yeah,
instead of
it's
tricks.
probably the most skillful map. It's all about being fast with your opener, making a forge in the right position. Um, Obviously, every single
Mm-hmm.
opener can be different, and like a lot of people like to expand the tens that they just expanded to and try and attack those. Or the fives that they go into now. As you can see, K Wentel's trying to sneak one of the top fives, while Morkov's trying to take back the bottom one. So
I really like the opening of K Winter. I think it's
Mhm.
he has the morale advantage, the troop advantage. Um, if he keeps playing right, then he will win. Because I think Morkov is in a very precarious situation. He is like cornered, and
Mhm. Oh, and a third
he
coming
has
out
less
here, I'm
troops.
assuming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really well done. So most people, the known thing is most people play Stellar on this map. Because the skill potential of Stellar is incredible. The third and the fourth. The third gives you a guaranteed building pretty much as long as you use it properly. And the fourth, it's just so good in defense. There's not many other heroes which can
I
counter
think
her.
I think Sanchis definitely told Kay Winter what to do,
Hmm.
like to play Stella, because that's Stella is one of the main choices for pro players in this map.
Yeah,
Um,
they're
they normally
people are
choose
always
Stella.
trying to counter her. I know
Hmm.
Q211 likes to try and pick, for example, Chia. I've played him Chia and Wilford to try and get the early expansion with Wilford because obviously his first can make a free forge while he's upgrading everything else and expanding faster. But yeah, most people do just play Stella.
Yeah, it's pretty common. I think we play Wilfer is gonna be more of a rush attempt
Mm.
because Wilfer is
Yeah,
not very good in the long run. In my opinion, I don't really see
yeah.
how Willie could do anything against well placed Stella in that map.
And these are the brackets now. So everyone's actually clean sweeped everyone. It's been 2-0, 3-0, 2-0. Let's see what the finals saying. White Unicorn versus Big Boom. Let's get it.
Now I'm really looking forward to seeing this final. What do you think? Now, what do you think? Is Big Boom is gonna be the winner? Is it gonna be White Unicorn?
So White Unicorn from Discord's presence has definitely put a lot of practice in. But firstly, let's do the final lottery. So the code is !final. So if everyone could join that up. JC,
So that's
always the
for
first one to join it. But yeah, back to who's gonna win. Honestly, I'm edging towards Big Boom here. I just think how he's an amateur is pretty crazy. He's like really good. White Unicorn has made so much progress, but at the beginning you could definitely tell he was an amateur, but he's just made a lot of progress. Whereas Big Boom, yesterday he was just playing incredibly. So yeah, really cool
yeah,
to see how
he definitely was,
fast they progressed.
and we've seen it too. I think uh, it'll be really interesting to see them choose like a different hero than the ones that they played,
Yeah.
just to see how they can manage into different situations. You know, different strategies in different maps.
Mm.
Because I would definitely love to see more of D8. I think that's the map that we just saw,
Yeah,
right?
so that's gonna be that's gonna. Is it D8? Let's go with that.
I
Let's go with that.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Um,
I think so. Yeah, but the one that has a bunch of villages and you have to rely mostly on your development and that's gonna be really interesting to see a different hero for that map. Um, so what do
yeah.
you think?
I
Oh,
feel like
so go ahead.
so. Oh, let's get into the game. Oh, and he's gone Unk. Big Boom's gone Unk here. And with Morkov's strategy, I feel like KRD cheese because this is both Morkov and Big Boom were trained by KRD. I think KRD has trained them really well because they seem to have a strategy every single time. Because
No, wait. I think White Unicorn was trained by Lita.
no, but Big Boom and Morkov was trained by KRD, and both of them seem to be picking the same hero picks as each other. So maybe they train together. Morkov.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Big
you're
Boom.
right. You're right. You're right. That's probably true. I was it White Unicorn the one that also chose Dora for this map?
Yeah, White
Yeah.
Unicorn definitely been picking Dora. Trained by Leader, the boss man 2v2 player.
The boss lady.
Yeah, the boss lady.
No, I really enjoy Dora in this map. I think it's definitely a very strong hero choice if you know how to use her. Oh,
Interesting.
that's perfect. That's perfect. That was a perfect
actually
use
do
of
like
a fourth.
Yeah.
That was a very professional use of a fourth. Congratulations, White Unicorn. You just have to capitalize from that.
Honestly, though, me
Probably
personally,
get
I
morale.
would have used my third there. I don't know which actually would have been better. Maybe he used it better than I would have used it, but I would have used third to try and get some morale. But obviously, 2-star to 0 morale. Big Boom is going in for another attack on the back line.
Oh, but he's low his own units.
It's interesting. Now that was not as professional.
But it's fine, you know. It's a very interesting thing to see. I think he just didn't take into account the fact that his own units were also gonna be slowed down.
I feel
by
like,
his third.
because like with chickens, if you use chicken on your own units, it doesn't chicken them. Maybe he thought for some reason that it wouldn't slow his own units. Because like learning what units affect, what skills affect your own units is always such a long thing. Because it took me forever
Yeah.
to realize those sorts of stuff.
White Unicorn, use your second, perfect use of the
Perfect.
second. Let's go.
Wow.
Use your first now.
I feel
use your
like
first.
White Unicorn has played that almost perfectly.
Oh
great
no!
second. Great second.
He should
from
have
Big Boom.
he should have targeted different villages because Ankh always has.
I mean,
his
he
second
did
available.
target two. He did target two. Maybe
Yeah,
an
but
extra one.
I think he overly committed to that forge.
Yeah,
He could have
definitely.
targeted like 3 or 4 villages, and you know your attack is not gonna do anything to your morale. You're gonna keep winning.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
one
great,
fun
'cause-
tip, which I feel like Big Boom is probably nearing, is you can use your first when your mana bar is full, and you'll still have your fourth. So there's no negative in using your first whenever your mana bar's filled. So in that situation, while Unicorn was reinforcing his top line, you could have just used your first.
Attack now. Has to attack now. Has
Yeah.
perfect morale. He can just use his fourth. Come on, do it. Do it.
Say please, then maybe he'll do it.
Oh, but he's saving all his units in the back. He should really
Yeah.
attack. And
He has
he
4-star.
he's-
The game could be won, in my opinion, right now, as long as he uses his second and goes for a huge attack. Like, if he goes for a huge attack right now, he wins. 4 stars to 0 is crazy, even against Tank.
yeah.
I don't mind
yeah.
this. He's playing it slow. He's trying to be careful. He is in the final of a cup. The nerves will be going. I got so nervous when I was in the final of the cup I played. It was terrifying.
The time is ticking though.
Yeah, you've got 2 minutes. He's just trying to take a chill pill. He's
Oh, but he's gonna lose that forge.
magnet maybe. Nice magnet. Now, as long as he saves up and gets his second again, and then just one big attack, that's all we need from you. And then
Yeah,
it
but
should
look
be
at the
done.
morale though. It's getting
Very true.
it's getting better for Big Boom. Well, not anymore, but it was.
Yeah.
Please make a huge attack, White Unicorn. If you want to win, you have to attack now.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's what's
Freeze
coming.
morale. Perfect. And then go for another back attack. That's what we like. Wow.
Who's the first?
I just voted in the poll as to who's gonna win. Looks basically neck and neck. It's like 56% to 46. Everyone's supporting both teams. It's very close. Good attack. Now you're right. We are really running low for time. He needs to start pushing in, but obviously you need to be careful because if you push in too heavy, the amount of times this happens to me is I go for a big attack and then I just screw it up, and end up losing. I'd rather take a draw than
Now
a
with
loss.
Dora though, but now with Dora,
Yeah,
because you can always use your second.
that is very true.
White Unicorn should he should just go 100% for everything on the back right now.
Yeah.
Like
30
right
seconds.
now, like right now. If he doesn't do it, it's gonna be a draw.
Yeah.
And I think he's not going 100%. I don't think he's aware
He's going down to the
of the.
finish.
Oh, okay. I know what he's doing. I don't think it's gonna work against Ank because he can always do a second ability.
Now he just needs to. It's just the issue of that building had so many units in. Oh, okay. Wow. What a game. We're on to King of the Hill mode, so that there is guaranteed to be a winner. Yeah. Allowed to change
King of the Hill
heroes
time.
if it goes onto the King of the Hill mode? Can you play a different hero to the first one? Do you know
That's a great question. Honestly, I don't think so, but
that? Oh, you have to play
I'd be
the same hero.
surprised.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Oh, my face cam's in the corner. Oh,
Here
is that a
we are.
replay? I was very confused.
No,
I
it's
thought-
it's a
I thought we were
replay. Yeah.
watching- I thought we were
Yeah.
watching the next game. Cool.
I was like, who's that ugly guy in the corner? Oh, it's me.
Oh, which one? Which ugly guy are you
True.
talking about?
No,
So here we go.
I bet Lita is very proud of White Unicorn's performance in this cup. I think he's played pretty great. And as for Big Boom, he's also playing great. Now that was Sanchez's student, so they all should be proud of their performance. I think they've been doing perfectly.
Yeah, they've both
Right
played
now-
so well.
Right now, I think if White Unicorn does the same that he did in the first game, like if he manages to get into a winning position with Dora in this map, that's gonna be great. I think that's gonna be a huge advantage, and very very hard to throw away.
Yeah, 100%. Seems like you are able to change your characters, because Big Boom has gone with the Kree, like he has been playing this map most of the time. Is there going to be a rewind coming
Are we
up?
gonna see a third?
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
There it is.
Look at us. Look at us and our predictions. Gorgeous. Beautiful form.
Oh,
That was a great form.
is he gonna hold it though?
Ooh.
Yep, that's pretty great. That's awesome. I think he can also take the King of the Hill in the bottom if he wanted to.
Although the
Um,
morale is in Big Boom's favor. It is 2-1.
Yeah, you're right.
Now it's back even. Okay, cool.
So White Unicorn has an advantage right now just because of the King of the Hill.
And he hasn't upgraded yet, whereas Big
Mhm.
Boom has, so he's going to be getting an extra morale advantage once he's finished upgrading all of his.
Oh, chicken. Oh, okay, he didn't chicken. Okay, it's fine.
For me, I would have saved chickens there as well, to be honest, because I would be scared of a back attack, especially with Invis. If you use chickens then Big Boom could have just responded with a back attack. No one knows where it's going, and there's no chickens to counter it. So, and
Yeah, but
because it was against.
If you were to use, yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but the thing is, if he had used chickens for that tower, he could have like pretty much won in the act, just won right there. Oh, that's a pretty
Ooh.
good bait of the chickens. He didn't fall for it. That's pretty wise of White Unicorn. He didn't fall for it. I would have done the same, to be honest, if I was playing Kree. That's a pretty nice way to counter
Unicorn
Dora.
predict the bait. Is that because he was? I think Big Boom was baiting it yesterday, and maybe White Unicorn took note of that and has decided, you know what, he's probably baiting me, and just done nothing about it. That's really smart. So
Yeah, it's really smart.
because White Unicorn made a village up top, he's gonna end up with a unit advantage. going up top. Chickens.
Oh, chickens.
Yes.
Perfect use of
Incredible.
chickens. Now you can just
Now
pretty
the
much
game
win.
could
Just
definitely
win.
be won.
Just
But
win.
it's just whether he capitalizes.
Come on, attack. 100% to everywhere. Do it now before he gets his third. Or his fourth. I think is he just going
Okay,
for the...
Big second needs to come out here, and then it should be game. Obviously, Big Boom does have his fourth, which will help defend, so there is a small chance of him defending as long as he predicts the right buildings. Oh, okay, that was harsh. That was rough.
Yeah.
Now, all White Unicorn has to do is defend those two villages, will continue to farm morale, and then continue attacking. You can attack the bottom King of the Hill, the top left village, anywhere pretty much. Just make sure to freeze morale. And even if he didn't freeze morale at this point, to be honest, I feel like it would still be pretty much game.
Yeah, you're right. You know, that's a very annoying thing from Kree though. That his first and his fourth ability, they have a time quality into it. Like it's not immediate, so it's really annoying that you can put your fourth and you think it's gonna be there on time, but it's probably not because it takes like 1 or 2 seconds to actually work.
That happens to so many people, doesn't it? Like everyone always
That's
uses
what happened right now.
thinking, yep. That happens to me.
That's
so
what
much.
happened right now.
I know. I saw. I'm just saying that it happens to everyone as well. Like, even pro players do that all the time. They think it because it's a game-changing skill, but if you don't use it on the wrong buildings, then it can completely screw you over.
Oh yeah, it's happened to me so many times. It's so hard to time, especially when you have low morale. Because like, if your opponent attacks, it's like one or two units kill like 10 of your units, and it's like really hard to determine how. So in that situation, I use my fourth as soon as I can, just as soon as I can, no hesitation, whatever.
Yeah,
just put it there.
100%. Nice, and we have the winner for the giveaway. It's Gerald Bonin. That's a new name I haven't seen before. Welcome to the stream.
Gerald Bonin.
Yeah. Well done. Woo.
Congratulations.
Boom. So the next game should just be coming up. So that's 1-0 to White Unicorn. Even though I did predict Big Boom winning overall, but that was a really confident start coming from White Unicorn there. And I wouldn't actually be surprised now if White Unicorn won this. Oh, a Klotz. That's a fun pick. Good strategies you could do with Klotz, especially on this map with your fourth. But if you attack the middle forge using your fourth, it will damage all of their buildings, and unless you're really good at managing your units, like when I say good, really good, makes it really difficult to defend.
I think he's gonna go for a third.
You think?
Big Boom. I think he's gonna go for an exchange. Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
I've seen Alpaca do this to me before, where he's used the third, and it worked. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why isn't Alpaca playing this cup?
To be fair, I don't know. He's definitely should be playing.
Yeah. To be honest, and like, where's El Patroni too? He should be playing this cup too. Oh, that's a pretty nice use of a first, although it was a very it wasn't timed correctly. Now he's probably gonna he's not gonna take that. He's gonna defend. Oh, I told you he was gonna do a change.
And as long as he defends it and takes the top one, then advantage. Oh wow.
Oh, perfect.
This game has had a lot going on, so I think it's game though.
Yeah, I think that's game.
Big Boom has tripled the units. Yeah, definitely. Nothing really White Unicorn can do here.
Yeah, he can just keep draining him. That's pretty much game.
Beautifully played. That was beautifully played by Big Boom there.
Here comes a desperate rage. I don't think he's gonna get anything.
Yeah. Too much morale.
Even if he does get a village, they can just take it back. And yeah, that's game. GG.
Hello, I don't know how to say your name. Charlan Bitter. Hello. I'm from England. going Sweden
Hey,
in some of
hello.
those, small chance.
That's pretty nice to have more people here.
Welcome everyone.
Remember, do we also have a another giveaway? Are we planning on doing another one? Okay.
Boom. Yeah, so now it's 1-1, Big Boom and White Unicorn. Very confident victory from Big Boom there. Slap him right back after getting that first L.
Honestly, I like that Big Boom won this game because it's gonna give us more interesting matches in the
Yeah,
future.
play more of the different duplex maps because there's still more to come.
Mm-hmm. How many does the winner have to win?
3 for the final. So that means that there's a chance of getting all the way up to D10. I think it goes from D6, D7, D8, and then D10. I think.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I might have just been doing the maths wrong. And here we go. The skillful map. White Unicorn with an interesting opener. Not expanding to the 10 out back. I know Z-Sense does this to try and expand to the tower in the middle before Big Boom can. And he does that.
Is he planning on a rush? Is that what's going on?
Maybe.
Yeah, he just wants to get
Board is
more of the
empty.
opponent's side.
Big Boom. If White Unicorn did a cheeky attack, that might have done well.
Yeah, he could have taken it, right? And
Big
that's
fog,
gonna be
big
a pretty good attack. A pretty good attack. He's probably gonna get
Oh, but his White Unicorn does a good
a counter
response.
attack. That's an awesome
the
counter
morale.
attack. Oh.
Great
Oh,
fog
okay.
for Big Boom, but the morale is so much in Ina's favor.
Please do a rage. Do a rage. Well,
Rage for
he
Elch.
has to do 2 rages. Yeah. Oh, Elch will be very happy about a rage. Okay, now
Yeah.
do a rage right now. Do it.
Yeah, with
Here it comes. Here it comes. Rage.
Martio. Nice. The issue with
Let's go.
Martio is that there's no morale skills, whereas with Ina, if Ina had done that attack and lost all that morale, he could have just used the flip back. But yeah.
However, I mean,
game
I think
after that
Mario can also control morale with his third, right?
Yes.
So if he knows that there's a lot of
Very
troops in a single building, he can just use his third and send them to a building that he has units.
Yeah.
Like, so he can
And then
defend
just
and
gives you the
get a lot
morale.
of morale too. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Could have done that too. That was a pretty nice game. Pretty
2-1.
high quality game from White Unicorn.
Yeah.
I think Lita is very proud.
Last opener. Yeah. Mama's so proud.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. Yeah, the interesting opener from White Unicorn expanding to the 15 at the bottom actually ended up working out really well. Also, great defense inside the fog. Fogs always scare me because I don't know what it's going to look like after the fog disappears.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it was a very interesting opening from White Unicorn though, because he immediately opened towards the opponent's side. He wanted to have a good grasp of his units on the opposing side. So that was a very wise choice in this situation, taking into account Big Boom's attack. I think Boom could have definitely attacked the upper portion of White Unicorn's part of the map. He didn't have many troops there.
Yeah, he didn't expand there early on, whereas he expanded down bottom, like you just said. So Big Boom's response could have been to expand up top, and therefore it probably would have been an equal amount of expansion. But instead he did the attack, which, in my opinion, it looked really nice. White Unicorn defended that perfectly. So
Honestly, I think Big Boom, he shouldn't have used his third in that situation. He could have saved for the fourth to try to defend the rage.
Yeah.
But when he used his fourth, it was a little bit too late. He already had lost in the position. It was very tough. A very nice match. I can't hear you. Yeah, so we'll go for the next game. Cobra, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? 1 2
Yeah,
1
yeah,
2.
yeah. You were. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I
Sorry,
hear you.
hay fever was just screwing me over. It's springtime now, so my allergies are kicking in.
Nice.
Nice.
It's always
Allergies
summer here in
suck.
Colombia.
True.
Yeah, no, I mean I live with allergies all the time, so it's really like pretty much my life. So it's fine. Yeah, I don't.
Mm.
Sometimes I can't sleep, but that's just the way it goes. Cannot dwell
Yeah.
on those things. Um, yep,
Ooh,
here we
this
go.
map.
Oh, a pretty interesting map.
This was actually my favorite map for a while.
How so?
I don't know why. I just really like this map. I like the way you can just do cheeky openers, and I love playing Kree or Martio on it. 'Cause
Yeah, that's what I
the
was gonna say. Are you a Kree player
invis-
in this map? Because I think, yeah,
if you're not a
he's
Kree player, what are you?
devastating.
He's so good. It,
I know. So in this map,
where the invisibility's going, just from seeing the
Mhm.
way the movements move, I tried practicing it for ages, and I just never could get the hang of it. Oh, so he's expanding
very
towards the
easy.
tower.
and he can just take the
Probably
force.
could take the forge, but he's choosing not to. Obviously, Big Boom can just whop out a second. What a good skills from both teams there.
Oh, oh. Sorry, I think I was lagging a little bit.
A 2-star to 0 morale is going to be quite big, but that's just because Big Boom has upgraded all of his villages and used the 4th so that he's getting tower shots as well. White Unicorn needs to upgrade all his villages, and then he needs to make sure that he makes a forge for when he goes in for the attack, because obviously forges are vital in this game. You need a forge if you want to do a good attack.
Honestly, I think Big Boom's game, so long as he attacks right now.
Interesting
Oh.
attack on the forge there from White Unicorn. What I think he did wrong there.
Oh.
It. What I think White Unicorn made a mistake there was he accidentally multi-selected with all of his buildings, including his tower. So he attacked the forge and then sent all the units out the village. So they were really delayed in the attack. This looks like Big Boom's game. Yeah, you're right, JC.
Looks like it, because it's really tough for a comeback to happen right now. I don't think it's gonna. Or, no, it's not gonna happen.
That's game 2-2. It's going to be match point both way rounds. What games, man? These games are really good. It's
I find it
crazy to see
really,
how much
really nice
they-
that, yeah, it's like there's not a clear best player here. Like we actually have to get into different modes, different heroes to actually see like somebody play to their advantage. So that's really really great. That's what that's one of the things that I like about this amateur tournaments is you see a bunch of new stuff, and
Definitely.
because if it were a they would both play Kree, right?
Yeah,
That's the
probably.
clear choice.
I mean, I've definitely seen like Vu and other players play other heroes, but that's just because they're Vu. But yeah, you're right. Mainly Kree on this map because of the invisibility, or Martio, but I feel like Kree definitely beats Martio with the fact that he can just use different skills. Hi, Madara and Afghani. How's it going? This is an amateur cup for the game Mushroom Wars 2, if you're on about the game. Martio's bad. I care to disagree. Martio's a pretty cool
Who said Mario is bad?
Madara Uchiha.
Oh, Madara Uchiha.
Yeah, apparently he thinks
do
Martio's
you know
bad.
that character? You know that character? You know who Madara is?
Ah, he's that.
He's from Naruto.
Naruto. I can't commit to
Naruto.
big animes like that. It's like One Piece. That's like 1,300 episodes. That's ridiculous. My brother has
Oh yeah,
watched all of One Piece. He's mad, man.
I've heard that's a really long one. But yeah,
Yeah,
Madara, if you wanna like learn how to play the game a little bit better, you can definitely join Discord. We play tournament mode. Whenever you can just add customs, and you can learn how to play. Mario is one of the best heroes in my opinion. It all depends on your
Style.
strategies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and the maps too.
This is an amateur cup, Madara. So these are all brand new players who haven't been playing for very long. So they've just been getting mentored by people. So in
This
my
is the
opinion, I
one.
think they've both become really good players actually.
They definitely
This is
have,
the
and this is the
match
one.
point. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Want to play any of us though? You can just message in the Discord for customs, and I'm sure people would happily play with you to see if your talk matches your actual skill in the game.
That's funny. So what do you think about? Do you find it annoying? Because I know a lot of people
Oh.
find this map annoying because of the zigzag.
Yeah, I just had a little star. Using Pixo here has some beautiful jumps you can do. So I really hope Leader has taught White Unicorn these jumps, because I'm really keen to see the fun jumps and see if Big Boom knows about them as well. Because if they're both trained on them, they both should be able to defend them. But even for pro players,
Ooh. Slight miscalculation from White
Oh.
Unicorn there.
yeah, and then he wasted the second, unfortunately.
Oh, you shouldn't keep trying to get that. You're not gonna get. You're just gonna feed morale. He should have gone for the lower tower.
Hey, this is quite a
Okay.
scary position for White Unicorn right now.
If White Unicorn knows how to do the jumps, this is the moment to do it. Although he doesn't have the ability ready right now, and he knows it. He's just playing safe. He's gonna play defensively. Although against Chia, that's gonna be a little tough because
100%.
she's gonna get the balls.
Stones. The big scary stones.
Mhm.
And a smart Chia will definitely just be using it on that tower. And honestly, I don't know how White Unicorn's going to defend this. The best chance he has is hopefully he's going to get his third in a second, and then he can use his third to defend and reinforce while he defends with the third.
It's definitely
also-
not an easy way to defend against Chia when playing more.
You mean Pixo?
Oh, sorry, yeah, when you're playing Pixel.
So, although morale is reasonably even, Big Boom does have a slight advantage, and White Unicorn has slightly more troops, but obviously they're going to be getting shot. So he needs to use his third.
Oh,
third.
that
Now he
was
needs to defend.
that
Now
was
he needs to
perfect.
defend.
That was perfect. I
Okay,
hope
now this
he
could become
realizes
battleable.
that there's no units in the towers.
His tower's
Go.
empty.
Attack the towers!
No.
Attack the towers!
He needs to make a forge 2 in the back.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, he lost his chance. That was
That
his
was
chance.
so
He should have
close.
attacked. Should have counterattacked. Honestly, he can still counter. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Okay. As long as he keeps defending, it's going to end up being a draw, and he'll go to King the Hill mode, and hopefully he can not recreate the bad expanding which happened earlier, because that was unfortunate. So if he just keeps defending and defending, goes to King of the Hill mode, and he gets a brand new slate, and he gets to redo it. That was a beautiful third. He just needs to do it again. Keep defending that tower, because once he loses that tower, it becomes really difficult.
So I like that he's building a tower there. That's gonna definitely farm some morale. Although a downside, which is that he's gonna not waste, but he's gonna use a bunch of units. There's a third coming.
Oh no! He's lost the tower.
Really tough to defend that. Really tough. And I think that's game. Look at the morale. Look at the troops. Look at the position. That's game. Unless
Now, if we just have
something
to-
really crazy happens.
Which is definitely possible.
If the game were to end like this, would Big Boom be the winner, or does he need to grab more buildings?
Let's count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 buildings. He needs to double that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So no, I think it would still be a draw.
Interesting. So White Unicorn, definitely hold your ground as much as you can.
So this is a tournament right now. So it's they played the first round yesterday, and this is the final of the Amateur Cup. But you can play just normal customs, but you can't play in this cup right now. Big Boom is going to be going for a big attack. Makes sense, because today's Big Boom. Ha 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 ha.
Here comes
JC,
why aren't you balls.
Yeah, the balls are covered.
Well,
and big third, I'm assuming. Third.
oh.
Yes. But Big Boom played it
but
better
look at the
this
morale,
time. He
though.
didn't zero out the tower. If he had zeroed out the tower, then White Unicorn would have taken that back. So
Really tough, really tough. His only choice right now, his only way to win is to wait it out and to use his fourth when the big attack, if it comes, because I don't see it coming right now, and it's 30 seconds. I think that'll be a little late. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get there in time.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
I mean, it is still hard to what's it called? Finish this off for Big Boom as well, especially with the hero selection. You can play quite well defensively with.
Oh,
and it's just happened again. I've been in this position against Rolly before and ended it in a draw.
Perfect draw.
Okay, wow, what a game.
Big props to White Unicorn for drawing that game. That was not very easy to stalemate, so congratulations.
So it's called tournament mode, Madara. So you don't play with the passives of your normal game. You play tournament mode and you get tier 4 passives and no artifacts, and there's a 6-minute timer in the game. So just to make it so that everyone else is on an even level, and it just goes down to skill, who's the actual better player, rather than someone having more passives.
Yeah, and Ali Radi is making an invitation towards you, Madara, to play against a noob called Z-Sams, or Shams in Hungarian. He's very noobish, isn't he, Cobra?
Yeah. He's one of the easiest wins I've ever played against. I could beat him with my eyes closed, probably. Okay.
No, just kidding. This
is the final game, guys. The final game. King of the Hill mode. Someone will win. I think if the King of the Hill timer doesn't, it's just whoever has the lowest King of the Hill points. I will have to confirm that, though. I don't know for sure.
How do you feel about the hero choices?
Honestly, I think they're both pretty good. I don't know who would be my favorite on this map, to be honest. I really like White Unicorn because you can do the really cool jumps, and especially again on an amateur comp. If White Unicorn somehow knows this, he didn't really have the chance to do it last round because he took the tower to do the jumps from. Big Boom did. But if he knows about the sneaky jumps, it will be massive because there's a good chance Big Boom doesn't know about the jumps. So I think the better hero choice here is probably White Unicorn by a teeny bit.
You might be right. So that's the perfect chance to use the jump right now. But he's doing exactly the same he did in the previous game.
At least he didn't lose it. So now we're in a much more even position.
You're right.
No,
Here comes the jump, I think.
It. Wait, no jump. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, no jump.
I thought he was going for it.
Or maybe I'll do it then. Jump? Jump? No jump. Or jump. Jump? No jump.
Ooh, jump.
Yay! Oh, jump! Let's go!
So, it didn't actually work out. Weirdly, he made a village.
But he got it though. He got it.
He did get it, but it gave Big Boom the morale advantage.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's made a village there. That tower positioning is incredible. It shoots all the units you're trying to send to your other players, and
Yeah,
it's
you're
really
right.
good.
Yeah, honestly, especially against Chia, which is very attacking, a very attacking player.
Yep.
Whoever gets the King of Hail first is gonna get an advantage, and Big Boom has an advantage, a morale advantage, and a King of the Hill advantage. So let's see how this ponders. Is this an attack? No, it's probably not an attack. He's just playing safe, right? Big Boom's just playing safe. He knows he has the King of the Hill advantage, so he
Yep.
can just wait it out at this time. He can just wait it out and
And the
pretty much
huge
win the
morale
game.
advantage.
Mhm.
So yeah,
you know why the morale advantages?
Huh?
You know why the morale advantages for Big Boom is because he upgraded his tower to level 4, and he also defended the many jump attempts.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh.
Lagged a bit.
Yeah, a little bit
Oh,
of
he
lag
used his
there.
score. Okay, White Unicorn managed to defend that, even though it didn't look like it did on our screen. Really good use of the fourth. Clearly, they have trained how to use skills properly, because it does take time to learn what skills counter what. Fourth and third.
But
for
this is
White
a very
Unicorn.
tough position for White Unicorn. It's a very tough position for him because he's playing against a Chia, and he is down on the clock, and Chia can just use his fourth anytime and pretty much defend and win just because of the King of the Hill.
Yeah, he's made 2 forges. Very interesting. Is
I don't
that
think
him
White
giving
Unicorn.
up?
I don't think so. I think he's just not sure
Oh, he
what
wants
to do.
the 3 forges
right
for
now.
the extra attack. It is so hard.
Oh!
Down to 2 units. Oh, that was actually a really cool play. I like that a lot.
It was pretty cool, but even if he had gotten it, he wouldn't have
Just been
held it,
taken back. You're very right.
and it wouldn't have been, yeah, it wouldn't have been um, enough to get an advantage in the King of the Hill points.
So Afghani, the reason why this can't end in a draw is the person with the lowest points in the King of the Hill tower will get the win, even if the game ends in a draw. So that means that if the game ends in a draw, Big Boom actually wins.
I think White Unicorn's only chance is to make a huge attack on the King of the Hill and use his third. So when he uses his third, Chia cannot use his fourth. So I think that's what should happen, although he's probably going to lose a bunch of morale in the process
But all
because he has
Big Boom has to do is
over
use
100
the
units
430,
there.
is what I'm scared of.
That's true.
I take. No,
Not
I
going to
was
take.
very wrong. And now he's just farming the morale, and Big Boom is playing it very smart. It's how I would play it, but it's very frustrating.
I think that's game. I think that's
It's
game
very
for Big
frustrating.
Boom. It's going to be really tough
Boom
to
just
come back.
has decided he doesn't want to attack. It's very much it's the way I'd play it. Some people may say it's boring, but if you want to win the cup and get your how much gold was it? I think 3 million gold, something ridiculous like that. I mean, I'd be playing like this if I was in this situation as well. I want to win the cup. So
Here comes a desperate attack. I don't think he's going to do anything because Big Boom has the fourth.
I mean,
He
the
can just
tower
time it
doesn't
before.
have that many units in it, but there's only 20 seconds left. He would have to take the tower for like 3 seconds. So if he manages to take this tower, it's not even going to make there. The 15 seconds are going to go by. Yeah.
Yep, I don't think they're going to get there. They're not even going to get there.
Oh, and he uses
And
the flip
that's a
anyway.
GG. Great game, Big
Wow.
Boom. Great game, White Unicorn.
Congratulations to both players.
Oh. Yep.
This was
there you go.
really close. You can already tell White Unicorn improved from yesterday. He lost 2-0 to Big Boom yesterday, and now it's 2. It was at 3-2. Crazy games.
Yeah, it was really nice games, great games. Madara Uchiha, he wants to play one of us. Probably against you, Cobra. You go lose against him because he's probably gonna clap
I'll
you
take some L's.
easily gonna clap you. And congratulations again to all the players.
Yeah,
It
well
was
done, guys.
really interesting time.
Amazing.
Congratulations, of course, to Big Boom for being the winner. You get a bunch of prizes. That's very. I hope to see you again in any future cups. Hopefully not in an amateur one, because you're probably not going to be allowed anymore, as well as White Unicorn and the rest. Um, Definitely a big shout out to the mentors. I was one of the mentors, but I was clearly not a good one. But yeah, you have anything else to say, Cobra?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That was awesome games. Let's take a look at the prizes that White Unicorn, Big Boom, and K Wentor won. So, first place, Big Boom won 3 million gold. See, I was right. That's so much gold. I'd actually love that. I wish I could play in this cup. That's sad. Everyone's saying they want me to play the Madara guy. I don't think we can on this live stream, guys.
No, but you can play him though. Definitely play
I'll
Madara.
play I'll play you afterwards if you want. Everyone can watch. I'll set up my own live stream. But yeah, congrats to the winners. Awesome guys.
He's saying you're not a worthy hero.
You're
not worthy of playing against Madara.
Maybe I'm not. But
You're right.
But yeah, thank you guys so
Hey,
much.
thanks everybody on the chat. It was really nice to see you all. I see a lot of familiar names. Definitely really happy to see everybody here. It's like we're a very close community. We love each other pretty much, and we troll each other, and that's what we do. So that's me. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. It was awesome to see you all again. We're done.
Cheers.
Bye.